Hey everyone, look, now's the time to be spraying for your bindi and your broadleaf weeds. Now, I just want to talk about how I do it, and I'd love to hear how you do it, because that's where I learn most of my things, is from more experienced people like yourself. So, firstly, I've got a battery backpack sprayer. I've just got a simple Sylvian backpack sprayer, battery operated. I've had this thing for 3 years. I've never had a problem with it. But I think, you know, just for ease of use and consistency, geez, it's so easy with the backpack sprayer. Now, secondly, you've got to calibrate your sprayer, no matter what sprayer you've got. And you know, I in my head work everything out over 100 square meters. So I've calibrated my sprayer for 100 square meters, which means that I know my walking pace and I know how much product I use over 100 square meters to suit my walking pace. So no matter what size property I do, I keep my walking pace the same, so that I'm getting that coverage, whether I'm doing 10 square meters or 50 square meters or 100 square meters. I've always got that same walking pace to suit the calibration of my sprayer. I'd like to hear from you guys about that, what you do. So look, firstly, so what I use is a product called Javelin. Now, Javelin goes by many names. I think the first product was Spearhead, and then another company made Javelin, then another company made Bow and Arrow, then another company made Stadium, then another company made Jolt, and then another company made something else, I'm sure. But it's all basically the same stuff. I think the only difference between all the different products is the solvent that's used as the mixing agent. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but it's all the same active ingredients. But so Javelin, alright? Javelin is 50 mils per 100 square meters. So again, I work everything out to suit 100 square meters. So 50 mils in, and I generally don't add any more. I might add a touch more just for good luck, but look, once I doubled my mix and it turned everything white, and it takes 8 weeks for the lawn to recover. It won't kill the lawn, but it'll definitely make it sick. So stick to what the mixing requirements are. And for Javelin, it's 50 mils per 100 square meters. So So what I've also started doing in my mix is I've been adding a liquid fertilizer and a dash of Stimulizer. Now, why I'm doing that is just through talking to more experienced people than me. Look, you know, adding the fertilizer and the Stimulizer stimulizes the weeds to take in the poison. You know, weeds can have a very slow reaction rate sometimes, you know, and you've sprayed a customer's lawn and the customer calls you up in 2 weeks' time and says, "Oh, nothing's happened. Mate, it takes 3 to 5 weeks. It's generally not till the 3rd week that you'll see some sort of something happening. And it's, you know, customers expect everything to be dead in the 1st week. It doesn't happen like that. But so the liquid fertilizer just gives a great result, because it stimulizes the weeds to take in the poison, you know, and at the same time it fertilizes the grass. So you're getting 2 results there. You're getting a good kill rate, plus you're getting the grass looking good. So that's what I do. Interested to hear from you guys about that. I also, so in that mix, you've always got to use a wetting agent. Now, what this does, a wetting agent, you look, back when I first began, I would use a bit of dish soap, you know, a bit of Palmolive washing up liquid or something like that. Now I actually use a proper wetting agent, and what that does, it breaks the surface tension of the leaf or the weed, and rather than water just sheeting off a leaf, it actually allows the product to stay on the leaf, especially with your more waxy weeds, which are can be very hydrophobic, and as soon as you put the product on, it just falls off. A wetting agent breaks that surface tension of the leaf and allows the product to stay on there to penetrate. So a wetting agent, very important, and that's the difference between a good result and a bad result, is a wetting agent. Now I always use a marking dye in my mix. I've got a blue marking dye which I've had for a while, and I'm just getting through it. You'll see me doing videos and I've got blue hands. That's my own stupidity, but so I always use a marking dye, so I know exactly where I've been and I'm not overlapping product, because you don't want to put, you know, if you don't know where you've been, you might double dose an area, and you don't want that. You don't want to double dose. You want a good coverage. So that, I use the dye because of that, and also a customer likes to see what you've done. You know, it's, you know, say I've gone and charged a customer $120 to spray her lawn. Sure, I've done it, but she can't see anything, you know. I personally just think that the customer likes to see something, you know, and I think the marking dye just looks professional as well, you know. You don't need to use much. Don't go crazy with it. Just enough so you can see where you've been and you can see what's been done. So that's what I use in my broadleaf Bindi mix. And also, if I'm at a customer that's got buffalo and they've got a wintergrass problem, I'll also throw in Powercheck or some wintergrass killing product into that same mix as well. You know, you can mix several different chemicals as long as they're doing the same thing. Like all of these chemicals that I'm talking about are designed to stay on the leaf, so they can be mixed. And look, that doesn't mean they can be mixed, but you do a jar test. You do it in a little jar first, and then you mix them all together with a bit of water. If they don't go crazy and split and glob, they're okay to go. But it's only if the product is, you know, like you couldn't mix Barricade in there in the same mix, because Barricade is designed to get hosed in rather than stay on the leaf, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so just summing that up, what I've put in my Bindi and broadleaf mix is Javelin liquid fertilizer, Stimulizer, blue marking dye, and, or not necessarily blue, any marking dye. I know a lot of guys are using Blazon, which I'm trying to get through my old stuff so I can try the Blazon, and a wetting agent, most importantly. So look, tell me what you guys think. You know, look, I learn a lot of stuff from you guys. Yeah, so interested to hear your comments and what you think. But look, now's the time to spray. Now's the time to get Bindi. And I sell my spray more as targeting Bindi, and it's just a bonus that I'm going to kill all your weeds. And then your grass looks great because of the fertiliser. Customers love a wow factor. So let me know what you think. Cheers.